What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, live and direct. Well, let's talk about it. A lot of people don't know that Tupac had a lot of movies that was at his disposal when he decided to get back into the film career. He always wanted to go back to film. That's what he really loved, and he was like, man, I want to get back to making movies. I was getting ready to make some, great movies, and he thought he would be a better movie, actor than the music side, because he felt like this is where I can create, this is where I could be other people and act other characters, and I could show my range. But with him having the case and everything else, nobody in film would touch him. So until the success of All Eyes on Me, and he's making all these videos, and people are getting to see him interact and do different things, they were more open to Tupac doing more stuff in movies. And this was all part of his plan. This is what he wanted to happen. So after this, the movie business takes off. He had a movie he had already done previously before he got shot and everything, that Bullet. But he was doing Gridlock. And Gridlock was the movie he had to really go into emotional depth to do. So, and he was working with, what's his name? Vandy Hall. I think his name is Curtis Vandy Hall, I think. And he was directing and bringing the film, and he gave Tupac the chance for this small role, but it's with strong actors. And he remembered the other guy from Reservoir Dogs. And he was, oh, that's my shit. Oh, that's the dude from Reservoir Dogs. That's my shit. So Pac was like, I gotta bring it, and sometimes the director get on him and drive him mad, and Tupac would go to his trailer, but he came back to hit his mark, on the scenes. But this is what he really wanted to do, and man, I swear, Kevin Hart is probably the only guy I would hold next to Tupac to say that's the next Tupac Shakur. Kevin Hart, because he's the only person I know that worked as hard as Tupac worked. This man recorded like 70 songs, filmed 3 different movies in which he was the feature. And this is all in 1 year. It's just a large body of work that he amassed at that time. It's just, to even think about it now is just incredible. And I haven't seen anybody with that kind of energy and work ethic besides, since Kevin Hart. Really, I'm like, if Kevin Hart made records too, I'm like, never know. But what Pac had on the table was the movie Original Gangsters. Original Gangsters came by his way, and Tupac couldn't deal with it. He read the script when they sent him a script for Original Gangsters. It's a black exploitation film, and he didn't really want a part of it. He was just like, I played that role, That's the same guy I was in Above the Rim. I just played this guy in the movie Bullet with Mickey Rourke. I just played this guy. So he's like, I'm not going to do it now, and I got that movie coming out. So what Pac did was he talked to the people, and he kind of suggested rapping Forte. He said, my guys from Oakland can do this. You can get E40, Forte, Drew Down. And I don't know what happened there, but all I know is Drew Down's in the movie. You know, the rest of them weren't in it, but Drew Down was. Scarface is in the movie because Face ended up becoming one of the chief principals of running the film. Like, he had the soundtrack. James Prince was one of the investors into the movie. So when that happened, Scarface's new tribe ended up doing the soundtrack. He had a little cameo in the movie. And he became the guy they went to for advice. One of the reasons also Pac didn't do it is because it was in Chicago. They were filming the film up here, and that wasn't going to be ideal for him to come up to the East Coast or Midwest and have to travel back to LA to finish working on his album and stuff that he was working on. So they was filming the film here in Chicago and East Chicago and Gary, Indiana. In case y'all didn't know that. But Tupac would have been in the movie. Now a lot of y'all might ask, what character was he going to play? Tupac could have picked any character to play as the villain. They wanted him to be Blood. Then they wanted him to be Spyro. Then they said he could be Damien. Any character that Tupac wanted to play, he could have. But they already told him, we can't pay you much. There's really no budget here for this movie. But Pac being Pac, he looked out for his homies in the Bay and suggested that to them. And that's just one of the movies. Jerry Maguire with Tom Cruise. Show me the money! Tupac had a chance to read for Jerry Maguire. Like, somebody had given him a script with Tom Cruise called Jerry Maguire. It's a drama. Pac was so interested in that film. But I don't know what happened. Like, did he ever get to read? But I know he had a script. I don't know if he ever got to read for them. Now, you hear about the Star Wars thing. They wanted him to play Mace Windu or something. And Tupac was supposed to star in that. But that didn't happen. Jada Pinkett was just dating Will Smith. And this is going back to 95. That's another movie called Independence Day. Now, here's the situation. Tupac wasn't even considered in anything at the time because Tupac was in jail. Tupac gets released. They had already basically done casting for the movie and everything, and Will Smith's gonna do this feature film. He talks to Jada once he got out, and Jada was like, yeah, I'm dating. You dating the Fresh Prince? That's alright, it's all love though. You need you a good guy. You don't need one of those thug niggas. You need you a good guy. Fresh Prince, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. So, you know, Pac clowning her. So, after that, you know, she was like, what did she say? That when they met up that time, they was talking, and he was talking about, I'm finna do this song, blah, 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 with Dre, I'm with Death Row, and I want you in the video. It was California Love. She was supposed to be one of the girls that's in the first video when they was doing Mad Max Thunderdome type video. She was gonna play like the Tina Turner role. But Will Smith kind of had some reservations about her being in it and being around Tupac and Suge at that time because of all the rumors and stuff he heard. Plus, he was filming for Independence Day because he called her. She was like, well, I can't really do it. Will want me to come with him because he's filming a movie right now, and I gotta go there. It's a big movie called Independence Day. Like, they trying to keep it hush hush right now, but it's supposed to be a real big movie. So he was, oh, come on, babe. You don't do me like that. But he know she's in a serious relationship. So she's like, I can't come. I can't do it. I wanted to do it, but I can't. Because I got to do this and do this for Will. So he was like, all right, well, you got to be in the next one. So, so that was done. But she had told him about Independence Day and how he was going to be fighting aliens and all this, but she wasn't supposed to indulge none of that to Tupac. Tupac was like, man, see if Fresh Prince can hook me up, I'll shoot some motherfucking aliens. So he was just suggesting that she put in a good word for him, but he wasn't mad that Will, asked her to be out there while he was filming. So, but the truth is, Will didn't approve of the crowd that Tupac was with. So he just wanted her to, since they seriously dating, to be more close to home. Then I could have sworn, wasn't there another movie that Pac was up for? No, I think that was it that I know of. But I know it was those movies. The one that Cuba got. It was that movie, and yeah, that was about it. The movies he loved, Pac loved Scarface. He loved The Usual Suspects. That was a movie he liked to watch over and over again. Is that, like, he's like, man, this movie is bad. Why? Wait to the end. Wait to the end. Because when he came home, when he would go to the studio and do all that, when he get to the crib, he liked watching movies with everybody. Like, that's what one of the Pac things he liked to do was watch movies. And he watched movies, he sees things that most people don't see when they watch movies. They missing everything. He's like, you see how the lighting is, you see how the look, you see how he see it like an actor would see it. Somebody who's in the arts. He would see the film and be like, oh man, they blew that role, they blew this. The director was sleep, But he was like, he loved The Usual Suspects. That's his film. So if you're a Tupac fan, Scarface is like number one. The Usual Suspects is like number two. He loved that movie. He loved the end. Like he would try to get people to watch it, like, check this movie out. And wait, pay attention to it and wait to the end. So everybody I know that know him, they like talking about him, but they don't, because it just break their heart all over again. But if you love Pac and you knew Pac, it should be an honor to mention him, Some of the pictures you seeing here is his last days on the East Coast. When he had his, he was at the award show for the MTV. This the after party. This is his last photos on the East Coast. And a week later, we know he passed away, but what a legacy he left behind.